This holiday season, prepare to have the stuffing scared out of you. Thanksgiving. In the town of Plymouth, Massachusetts, the fourth Thursday in November is the most celebrated day of the year. The table is set. The festivities have begun. One uninvited guest has arrived. And this year, there will be no leftovers. Thanksgiving. White meat, dark meat, all will be carved. Thanksgiving.
Come on, Judy, how about it?
Happy Thanksgiving, baby.
Thanksgiving.
Cool it, Judy. You're safe. Mommy's here. It's blood. Son of a...
Arrive hungry.
Happy Thanksgiving, Grandma.
Leave stuff. From director Eli Roth. Thanksgiving. You'll come home for the holidays in a body bag. This February.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm Gary C. Warren, independent filmmaker.
And I'm Melissa Howland from WeAreMovieGeeks.com.
And thank you guys for joining us on Film Fiend this holiday weekend. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. Stuffed on a little tofurkey.
Tofurkey, really?
Yeah. I don't touch the turkey.
Well, you know, I like turkey. I eat all the meat I can get.
Of course you do. Okay, so we're going to move on from that. We have a great show this week. We're going to be showing some of my satellite interview with Elizabeth Banks.
She's beautiful, but I had a chance to talk to an even more beautiful person, and that would be Harry Shearer. He was in town at the St. Louis International Film Festival to accept his Lifetime Achievement Award in comedy. We talked to him right after his screening of The Big Uneasy. Plus, we've got Movie Math News, and I know you love that.
Oh, big fan of Movie Matthew. Oh, who isn't? Who isn't at this point?
If you don't like Movie Matthew, then we don't like you.
Touché.
Plus, we're going to take a look at all the movies coming out this holiday weekend, and she's even going to talk about Burlesque, which she went to see. I couldn't be bothered. I'm not going to see it.
He's embarrassed about his love for Cher, but you know what? Luckily for you guys, I'm not.
I don't love Cher, trust me. I don't. Well, when she did that duet with Beavis and Butthead, I was a big fan.
Anyway, stick around, guys. We'll be right back.
Here's our interview with Harry Shearer. Here we are with the great Harry Shearer, who just won the St. Louis International Film Festival Lifetime Achievement in Comedy. But the film that we just watched is actually not a comedy. Could you tell us about The Big Uneasy?
Yes, it's I crossed the line from mock documentary to real documentary. As a New Orleanian, I just found it imperative that somebody, and I guess I elected myself, make a documentary that laid on the table for everyone to see what is known now after two exhaustive investigations by top-notch scientists and engineers from 2 major universities about why New Orleans flooded, and that it is not a natural disaster. It was, in the words of one of the scientists involved, the greatest man-made engineering disaster since Chernobyl.
Now, did you find when you were making this movie that people took your comedic background to think that you were actually going to make a comedy? Did you have trouble getting people to be serious, or?
No, the people that were in this film knew me, knew that I had been doing radio broadcasts about this, taking time from my usual comedic radio show to do serious interviews on this subject, that I've been blogging about at the Huffington Post. No, I was worried about the audience being confused about that. So in the first draft of the movie, first cut of the movie, I wasn't in it. But my production team sort of twisted my arm, and the first audiences that saw it said, no, we want to see you. We want to know why you made the movie. So, and I really have not run into that confusion. I really thought it was, this is what happens when you sort of over-conceptualize. I thought the problem would be much worse than it is, but certainly the people in the movie knew that I was serious about this and took me seriously. And
So if you could have your utmost goal with this film, what would you have happen because of this film?
Well, I wrote in the Huffington Post just before the 5th anniversary of the flooding, the speech that I was hoping President Obama would give. And, my hope would be, A, that everybody in America who thinks they know what happened in New Orleans sees this movie to find out what really happened. And B, that would create the political will for the president to say, you know what? We're treating water problems in the 21st century with a 19th century solution, and it's not good enough.
Now, to completely change up subjects, what kind of movies do you like to watch when you're not making documentaries or being in films of your own?
Good ones, which narrows it right down.
Not a big fan of the remakes?
I'm not a big fan of most of what's come out of Hollywood in the last 4 centuries. No, I saw, last movie I saw that I really liked, I don't think it's come out here yet, the guy who made Triplets of Belleville, his new film, The Illusionist.
That's actually going to be playing the film festival, the closing night of the festival, so hopefully people will get a chance to see it.
Fabulous, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. You should run to see it. It's a wonderful movie.
And I have one final question that I would kick myself if I didn't ask. Are we going to get any more Spinal Tap?
When you get old enough, you're going to get a Spinal Tap. Yes, you are. As far as the band, you never know.
We need to tap into America one last time.
That's absolutely right.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Harry Shearer, for being on Film Fiend.
Welcome to New Orleans.
We all know what happened in New Orleans on August 29th, 2005.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, their defense was this was a humongous storm.
It was a cover-up.
The Corps wrote, someday there's going to be a catastrophic flooding. They never heeded this advice.
Congress had sent a clear message, don't mess with the Corps.
Now they're building a multi-billion-dollar wall to prevent what they said didn't happen.
People didn't have to die.
Stick around, guys. We'll be right back with some
Movie Man News.